Hi, I'm Chris from Tamebay, and I'm here today at Retail Without Borders with Sarah and Mark from a new marketplace called The Market, which is from Down Under. So, Sarah, tell us a bit about The Market. Where's it come from? What are your plans?
So, The Market is a brand new marketplace launching in July of this year. So we're in a really fortunate position to be backed by New Zealand's largest retail group. So we're bringing to some of the greatest brands from the UK, Europe and Australia, New Zealand to New Zealand consumers and making it more easier, more enjoyable shopping experience on the platform. And so we're really focused on some of the lifestyle categories, so men's, women's, health and beauty, kids and baby, home and living. We also fill out all the other marketplace categories that you typically find on a marketplace, but we're really focused on in-season, full-priced goods.
So you talked about making it a nicer, more convenient experience on the market compared to other venues. How's that going to work?
So we're looking to really facilitate that cross-border experience. As a New Zealander shopping international brands online, it is not simple. It's not straightforward. Once you find a brand that you really like, once you add the items to your cart, it's only at that point that you realise whether they even ship to New Zealand at all. If they do, the shipping price is often very expensive, and then you're often slapped with duties once it arrives in the country as well. So we're really looking to facilitate that process as a UK or a European retailer. Essentially, you get it to Heathrow, and we take care of everything from there.
So you're doing all the logistics from Heathrow all the way out to New Zealand. So as a UK consumer, if I can, do I ship to your facility in Heathrow, or is it a courier, or how does it actually work from the UK? Do I have to do customs paperwork, or am I literally fulfilling in the UK and then you do all the customs paperwork?
So we're actually giving two options, Chris. So the first is there's many retailers that are already pretty good at cross-border. Mm-hmm. So if they choose to use their own existing provider, they can continue to do so. But the other exciting offer that we have is we've partnered with a logistics company that's actually going to be able to, as long as they can get their products to Heathrow, we consolidate it and we take care of everything from there. So everything from landing costs, paperwork, GST, making sure that it crosses the border successfully and gets to the consumer very quickly via air freight.
As it's literally shipping to Heathrow, what could be easier?
Exactly, and at really great rates as well.
So tell me a bit about the market in New Zealand. You talked about new in-season goods. The seasons are obviously reversed from the UK, but are there any categories that you're going to focus on and promote heavily at launch? Are there any categories that you'd rather leave down the road till later? I mean, fashion, I'm guessing, is probably going to be one, and the home products, and maybe motor parts and accessories you'll look at later, or I may be wrong. But if I'm a retailer, which retailer should be hyper interested for launch?
So I guess our marketplace, Chris, is really focused on bringing brands to life. Okay, so any retailer that has worked for years and years on establishing their brand and has got a great story to tell will work really well with the market, because we give them access to manage their own store presence and control that brand messaging on the platform, regardless of what category that is. Now, the key categories, as I mentioned, we are focusing on are more of the lifestyle categories, so beauty and fashion and footwear and accessories and homewares will work very well on the market, but so too all those other categories. Mm-hmm. We're really focused on bringing lots of everyday brands to the market, but also some more premium brands, and we'll offer that distinct shopping experience on the platform. So
if someone's been building a brand in the UK, what sort of triggers are you looking for them to be a really good fit for you? Is it someone that's got a huge following on social media for their brand? Is it someone that's just a known name, maybe on some UK marketplaces that can export? Is it a high street retailer brand? What ticks the box?
Look, I think the high street retailers will do very, very well on the platform, because they're brands that most New Zealanders have heard of, but they haven't really been accessible to New Zealanders for online. Now, I think any of those brands that you mentioned would also work quite well. A social following is great, and it's something that we're really heavily focusing on, is enabling brand discovery through influencer content on the market as well. So we're funding influencers to produce strategically briefed content to enable enable brand discovery and inspire new shopping journeys on the platform.
So brands used to, social influencers should do really well, but if you've got a high street brand, fantastic. If there's one bit of advice you should give a retailer when they're thinking, should I start with the market? Shouldn't I start? Is it too early for me, or should I be in right at the beginning? What's the key message that you can tell our readers for the market today?
Oh, look, I think just get in touch with us. I mean, there is a strong opportunity. We're a closed marketplace, so if you are a great fit, you're going to do very well on the market. So just reach out to us at sell.themarket.nz and we'll be in touch.
So sell.themarket.nz for a fantastic opportunity. Sarah, Mark, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.